One way that Jobber is going to save me a ton of time in 2026 is going to be through their AI and writing up proposals and not having to do it by hand. So I'm going to sit here and not drive right now, but I'm going to simulate what it would be like if I was driving, where I'm not able to look at my phone and still be able to write a proposal. I don't feel confident that I'm going to be able to just send a proposal yet with the AI, but I do feel confident that I could at least get all the details in, everything like that, and be able to head over to my next consultation, which is pretty sweet because my next consultation is 25 minutes away. If I have to spend 10 minutes writing up a proposal, that makes it 35 minutes till I get to my next consultation. So let's go through and let's see how it works.
Hi, how can I help you?
I wanted to write a proposal for John.
All right, let's kick things off by creating a quote for John. Great, we've linked the property. Now we need at least one line item for this quote. What's the first product or service you want to add?
Let's add an optional line item, and it will be maintenance pruning, and we'll make it recommended.
All right, we've added the optional maintenance pruning line item with the recommended note. Just a heads up, there's already a product called maintenance pruning in the system. Would you like to use the existing product or keep this as a custom line item on the proposal?
Let's use the existing product, but adjust the wording above the automated wording.
Got it. We've now used the existing product description along with your customized recommended wording. What's next for the proposal?
Back right corner pin oak, roughly 35 inches in diameter, removing dead branches 3 inches in diameter and larger, and clearing the house by 6 to 7 feet. Also, pin oak just in front of that one in the center right side of the house, clear house by 6 to 7 feet.
The wording for the line item has been fully updated with your custom details about the pin oaks and the clearing specifics. Now, is there anything else you'd like to adjust on this proposal?
Yeah, let's adjust the pricing to be $995.
The pricing has been set to $995 for the line item. Are we ready to finalize and create this proposal now?
Yeah, can you also add the sales tax at 8%?
The sales tax at 8% has been applied. Everything looks set. Ready to finalize and create this quote?
Let's do it.
Looks like we need to add a title to this quote because WiseTech financing is involved. What would you like to name this proposal?
Let's name it 2026 Tree Pruning.
Your 2026 tree pruning quote for John Rose is all set and ready. Would you like to share any feedback about how this process went for you?
I think it was pretty smooth. Really happy that you're able to write proposals for me now.
Thank you so much for sharing that. I'm really glad this was helpful for you.
All right, so now I'm going over the proposal. I have it up. It automatically popped up as a draft. So I'm going to take a look at it here. So quote for John Rose, 2026 tree pruning. That's correct. Line items, back right corner pin oak, roughly 35 inches in diameter, removing dead branches 3 inches in diameter and larger, clearing the house by 6 to 7 feet. Also pin oak just in front of that one in the center right side of the house, clear house by 6 to 7 feet. General pruning, essential for providing clearance, eliminating visible deadwood, and promoting a healthier tree through structural pruning or the removal of crossing limbs. So we'll actually get rid of a little bit of that, but this is done. It's got the numbers right. It's also got here we go. It's got everything set up really well. No discount, sales tax is on there. Everything's ready to send. So now I get to just go hit send. I can send this either by text or by email, which is awesome. I'm going to send it by email and we'll see. But that's the Jobber AI proposal writing. For some people, not really going to be that important. Some people just have automatic systems. So you're a car detailer, you're going to have all the info in. But if you are, let's say you're cleaning homes and you meet with someone and you are going through this process, if they have special notes, can't clean on Tuesdays or Thursdays, can't clean on whatever, you could also add all those internal notes through the AI. So the AI is going to save me a ton of time. I don't know if it's going to save everyone a ton of time. Some people have to sit down and write it no matter what. You have a lot of costs involved in jobs if you're in carpentry. But if you do a fairly basic service where you don't need to look up prices of everything, the Jobber AI should be able to save you some time. If you want to try Jobber with this feature, click the link in the description below because there will be a 14-day free trial plus 20% off 6 months. You will get to try it before you run it to see if Writing up proposals hands-free is for you. All right, we're gonna write up another proposal. I'm just gonna do this all day. I'm gonna see if I can rock only doing proposals through Jobber AI. So let's rock and load.
Hi, how can I help you?
I wanna write up a proposal for a client that I was visiting today.
Sure thing. Let's start a brand new quote. Who's the client for this proposal?
Stephanie
I couldn't find a client named Stephanie Pettigrew in the system. Would you like to add them as a new client now?
No, let me just spell it out. It's Tepanie. Did you find her?
Yes. We've got Stephanie all set, and her property at 1575 Lancaster linked up. Now we just need to add the line items for the quote. What's the first item you want to include?
Yeah, the first line item will be maintenance pruning.
The maintenance pruning line item has been added. Did you want to adjust the quantity, price, or add more detail to the description? Or are we ready to add another line item?
Yeah, let's adjust the description and the price. We'll make the price $725, and then we will adjust it to sugar maple front right of home, second stage of pruning in 2 years to remove major crossing limbs, defective limbs, all throughout the crown.
Everything's updated. Want to add anything else before we move forward?
Yeah, let's add an optional line item.
Sure. What's the name and price of the optional line item you'd like to add?
Yeah, it's going to be tree bracing. There's going to be 3 of those at $300 per bracing.
The optional line item tree bracing has been added with a quantity of 3 at $300 each. It's currently missing a description. Would you like to add one, or should we proceed as is?
Yeah, let's add a description. The description will be brace rods installed between 2 main unions that are included.
Got it. We've added the optional line item tree bracing with the description and pricing. Everything looks set. Are you ready to finalize and create this proposal now?
Let's add one more optional item.
Sure. What's the next optional item you'd like to include? Please
Yeah.
share the details.
Yeah, it will be deep root soil enhancement plus fertilization. We'll make the description to also include on sugar maple in front yard. And then the price will be $315.
We've added the optional line item deep root soil enhancement plus fertilization with the custom description and price. Now the quote includes all the line items we discussed. Are you ready to finalize this proposal?
Can you add 8% sales tax onto this?
8% sales tax is applied. The quote is almost ready. We just need a title for this proposal. What would you like to name it?
2026 Sugar Maple Care.
Your 2026 Sugar Maple Care quote for Stephanie Pettigrew is all set and saved.
Perfect. All right.
Glad everything looks good. If you need anything else, just let me know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Goodbye. Feel free to reach out anytime you need.
All right, now I'm pulling up the actual proposal that I made. Everything looks good. I might have to make a couple adjustments before I send it to actually make them optional line items instead of all accepted right away. Optional line items is one of my favorite things as a tree care company because I can make recommendations. So for these ones, I'll have them recommended. Or if there are some things that I don't talk about with a client, but I think are a good idea, maybe not necessary, I'll actually just make them optional. And then if the client wants to add them, they will have to actually click them. So kind of a cool thing. I really like it. So far, this has been good. With Jobber AI, you could also require deposits if that's something that you make clients do. And I believe you could just also automatically send it, but that's a little ballsy for me. All right, just finished up my 3rd consultation. Let's get back to Jobber AI. Let's see if they could write me a proposal for this one. This one, there's gonna be a lot more optional items. I don't know if it has the ability to make the items optional, but we'll see if it can do it this time because I'm really gonna test it.
Hi, how can I help you?
Yeah, I would like to make a proposal for Scott Pardo.
Let's create a new quote for Scott Pardo. Here we go.
All right, let's make the proposal name 2026 Tree Recommendations. Are you there, Jobber?
I'm right here. We're ready to add the details for the quote. Let's add in the line items next.
Okay.
What would you like to include?
First, let's do a deep root soil enhancement plus fertilization.
The line item deep root soil enhancement plus fertilization has been added to the proposal. What's the next item or detail you'd like to add?
Let's adjust that item. So then above the already worded description, we add in for front Japanese maple and front Crimson King maple on front left corner.
The description for that line item has been updated with the new wording. Do you want to add another line item to this proposal, or is there anything
Actually,
else you'd
can
like
we adjust that item description again and add in another line that says 2 years of spring and fall fertilization? And then could you make it so then it's 4 items for $125 each?
Great. We've set the price to $125 each. The line item quantity is also set to 4. The total for this line item should now reflect everything. Ready to lock this quote in and submit?
Oh, we got to add some more items. We're going to add a root collar excavation and adjust the wording for root collar excavation to have 4 Japanese maple in front and make that item quantity or cost $175.
We've added the root collar excavation line item for the Japanese maple in front, priced at $175. Is there anything else you'd like to add or adjust on this quote?
Can you make that item optional and recommended?
Personally, this system doesn't support marking line items as optional or recommended directly. However, we can include those details in the description. Let's go ahead and update the description to reflect that it's optional and recommended.
Cool. Let's go to the next item, which will be tree growth regulator.
We've now added the tree growth regulator line item. By default, its price was set to $1, but you can update that to reflect the correct cost. Let me know what the quantity and price should be for this item.
Make that item for Japanese maple out front, put that description above the normal description, and then the cost will be $80.
All set. The cost for that item is now $80. Anything else you want to tweak on this quote?
Let's add another maintenance pruning item.
I've added the maintenance pruning line item. You now have 4 items in the proposal. Let me know if you
Let's
like
adjust the maintenance item so then it has a new description, not the one that's already set up. And the new description will say sweet gum out front. Remove dead branches 1 inch in diameter and larger and raise to 6 to 8 feet in height. Also, make sure underneath that it says Rose of Sharon out back. Raise crown to 2 to 3 feet so a mower can get underneath it and reduce it away from the playscape.
I've added the full description for the maintenance pruning item, including the details for the sweet gum and the roses of Sharon. Everything is shaping up nicely. What would you like to adjust next?
Yeah, let's adjust the price on that to $475.
The maintenance pruning item is now set to $475. Are there any more changes you'd like to make before we finalize this quote?
Let's add a new item called girdling root pruning. And then the description of that will say sweet gum out front, and we will make that cost $95.
The girdling root pruning item has been added with the description sweet gum out front and a cost of $95. The quote is really taking shape. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to add or adjust.
Got one more thing to add, which will be another deep root soil enhancement plus fertilization. It will be for $75, and it will be for the 3 junipers on the left side of the backyard.
All set. That line item is fully added and complete. The whole quote is now ready. Want to go ahead and finalize it right now?
Add 8% sales tax and finalize.
Quote has been finalized and created successfully for Scott Pardo, including all the line items and the 8% sales tax. Hope that was helpful.
It's perfect. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Glad it worked perfectly. Goodbye. Feel free to reach out.
All right, now I'm just going to make these adjustments because it can't do everything. So making some optional recommended, and now the client will have everything in their hands so they can make the decision. So we got deep root soil enhancement plus fertilization for front Japanese maple and front Crimson King maple on front left corner. We'll remove the redundancy there because that was my words. That wasn't necessarily jobber messing up. Root collar excavation. There we go. I'll also make it so then it says this. Rose of Sharon was spelled Roses of Sharon, which is not correct, but Rose of Sharon, boom. This is amazing. I don't know how long this took necessarily, but being able to do this in between jobs is just amazing. So All right, I got one more job for the day. We'll see if this one can go as smooth on this AI written proposal. All right, well, just finished up my last consultation. Super cool client. Clintonville, Ohio, which is just Columbus, but a cool neighborhood. They have 2 honey locusts in the front, a service berry in the front that has ivy all over it, and it's got a fire blight and some damage from some other things. Then they have a beautiful magnolia tree in the back, saucer magnolia. The thing's beautiful hemlock and a stump that I'm going to be quoting some work on. So follow me along. Let's get that going.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hey, Jobber, let's write up a proposal for Brian O'Reilly.
We've got Brian O'Reilly set as the client. Next, which property are we quoting for? There's one on 496 Phallus. We've got the property set for Brian O'Reilly. Now let's add the first line item. What would you like to include in the proposal?
Yeah, we'll do maintenance pruning, and then we'll make our own entire description for it.
Now you can provide the full custom description for the maintenance pruning. What would you like the description to say?
We'll start with 2 honey locusts out front, and we will put removing dead branches 2 inches in diameter and larger.
We've included the description for the 2 honey locusts and removing dead branches. What's the next detail you'd like to add to this proposal?
Let's put the pricing on the honey locust for $1,195.
We've now got maintenance pruning for 2 honey locusts at $1,195. Anything else you want to add, or are we ready to move forward?
Let's add another maintenance pruning item.
We've added another maintenance pruning line item. What description would you like for this one?
We'll completely remake the description to say saucer magnolia in backyard, to have crossing limbs, dead limbs 1 inch in diameter and larger, and clearance of both your house and your neighbor's home by 3 to 6 feet.
We've updated the description for the second maintenance pruning. What price should we set for this line item?
$395.
We've set the second line item price to $395. Are there any more changes? Or would you like to finalize and create this proposal now?
Let's add stump grinding or stump removal services.
We've added the stump removal line item. You can now provide the custom description and the price for this service. What details should we include?
Yeah, let's add on to the description that's already in Jobber, over the top of it, to say large stump in center of backyard. We will grind entire area where garden will be, so please make sure that it's marked.
The description for the stump removal is updated. Now, what price would you like to set for this stump removal service?
$315.
We've got the stump removal added at $315. Are there any more changes, or should we finalize and create the proposal now?
Let's add another item called clearance pruning.
We've got the clearance pruning item added. What price would you like to set for it?
We'll set the price on that to $225, and then we'll adjust the description to say honey locust over neighbor's house if they decide that they want that done.
All set with that line item update. Quote is coming along. Anything else to tweak?
Yeah, let's add one more item, which will be a deep root soil enhancement plus fertilization. And we'll adjust the description to say for all trees on property, only fertilized on client property. We'll make that price be $575.
The deep root soil enhancement plus fertilization line item has been added at $575. The proposal now has all those services listed. Would you like to review the full proposal summary, or go ahead and finalize it now?
Let's hear the summary.
Here's a quick summary of the proposal. 1. Maintenance pruning for 2 honey locusts out front, removing dead branches 2 inches and larger, priced at $1,195. 2. Maintenance pruning for the saucer magnolia in the backyard, addressing crossing limbs, dead limbs 1 inch and larger, and clearing both houses, priced at $395. 3. Stump removal for a large stump in the backyard, with grinding in the garden area, priced at $315. 4. Clearance pruning for a honey locust over the neighbor's house, if desired, priced at $225. 5. Deep root soil enhancement plus fertilization for all trees on the property, priced at $575. Is everything looking good? Or do you want to add any?
Yeah, that's great. Let's add tax and let's add a title to the services.
Tax has been added. Now, what title would you like to give to this proposal?
Yeah, we'll make it 2026 tree recommendations. Hey, I actually forgot to add something. Can we adjust that proposal again?
We're now back on the proposal details. You can go ahead and make any adjustments you need right here.
Let's go ahead and add a maintenance pruning service for Serviceberry on left side of driveway to remove vines as best as we can and remove all dead limbs that are 2 inches in diameter and larger.
I'm going to find that quote for you and help add the new maintenance pruning service. Let's get started by pulling up the existing quote. Could you tell me the client's name or any details about the quote so we can find it quickly?
Yeah, quote number 300.
Let's find quote 300 and add that line item. Then we'll figure out the right unit price together. Let me pull up the quote first. I've pulled up the search results for quotes with the number 300. You can select the right one from the list, and then we'll add that maintenance pruning service once you're ready.
All right, I pulled it up.
Great. Now let's add the new maintenance pruning line item. Could you confirm the price for that service so we can finalize all the details?
$215.
That line item to the quote. We'll find quote number 300 and update it with the new details. It looks like there's already a product called maintenance pruning. Would you like to use the existing product for this new line item or rename the new line item to something else?
Add this line item in addition to the one that's already on there.
Got it. I'll find quote number 300, add the maintenance pruning product with that detailed description, then set the unit price to $215. Let me go ahead and take care of that. The new maintenance pruning line item has been added to the quote, and everything's updated. You're all set.
What's the total for that quote?
All right, let me find the total for quote number 300, including all line items and tax. Here we go. Got it. I'm pulling up the total amount for quote number 300 with all items and tax.
You still here?
Yes, I'm here. The total amount for that quote is $3,153.60, including $233.60 in tax. Let me know if you need anything else.
Awesome, thank you. Now let's be real. Does your proposal software, does your CRM do that? I mean, my hands are free and I just wrote up an entire proposal. Not only just one, I just wrote up 4 different proposals for my clients. And the only thing I have to do when I get back to my office or when I stop is I get to look at it, make some tiny adjustments that will take me a minute or 2, and then hit send. And then I just saved myself 2 hours on the whole day, which is awesome. If you want to try Jobber with this feature, click the link in the description below because there will be a 14-day free trial plus 20% off 6 months. You will get to try it before you run it to see if writing up proposals hands-free is for you. Personally, for me, this is going to save me a bunch of time. It's going to help me be better by remembering, by not having to, let's just say I'm running late for a proposal or a consultation, and I was just at the other one. I don't have to stop for 15 minutes to write it. I get to write it on my way to the next one. And even if it isn't perfect, I at least get all the details that I need in there. So then when I get to be able to look at it, I could adjust those details to fit whatever needs. And I don't forget what I just met with the client about. For the last 6 years I've been in business, and I've been pretty good about remembering everything on proposals. And not to toot my own horn, but clients have been like, I can't believe you're not taking notes for all this. Well, I normally don't have an issue because I will write the proposal as soon as I'm done talking to the client. But lately, I've been finding myself stretched with less staff than we normally would have and less time to be able to meet with clients. If this isn't saving me time as far as being able to look at more jobs, or if this isn't saving me time to do more jobs or whatever, this is at least making me better so then I don't have to stop. Another thing that this is doing that is just really going to help out is making it so then I can write up proposals while I'm driving around, even if I haven't been to the property. Let's say a client wants to do a fertilization that we did last year. I could be like, hey, Jobber, pull up the job from last year for Joe Smith and make a new proposal with that same line item, deep root soil enhancement plus fertilization, and it will do it. And then boom, I can get that already written up, ready to send. It will be in my notification tab on Jobber, so I can go ahead and send it. I don't know. I sound like a salesperson for Jobber, but there is just so much time that Jobber is going to save me. But normally when something would save me time, it's because I would be worse in one aspect. This is making me save time while being better at everything that I used to do. Instead of having to send the proposal and then follow up with the client on my own whenever I have time, now I send the proposal without writing it by hand, and it will automatically follow up with clients for me. It's just, I don't understand. None of the other companies, no matter what your CRM is, lets you talk to an AI thing, write up a proposal, and send it without having to type. It's just the Jobber difference. Jobber isn't perfect by any means, but I've yet to find something more perfect. Just like us as humans, we always have something to work on and get better at. Same with Jobber. But I truly believe that Jobber is trying its best to be the best. And I can't say that for any of the other software companies that we've used. Most of the other software companies that we use get comfortable, spend all their money on marketing. I'm sure Jobber spends plenty of money on marketing, but I don't think that Jobber spends most of their money on marketing. I think Jobber spends most of their money on giving us, the people that run these small businesses, a better product so we could better serve our clients and be better at the things that don't matter. No one calls you as an electrician because you're really good at paperwork. They call you because you're really good at being an electrician. And when you have a software that makes it so then the things that you're not good at, like paperwork, having invoices paid, tracking time, sending proposals, sending follow-ups, when that is all taken care of for you without you having to think, you get to spend all that time doing what matters, doing the work that you were called in to do, and not spending a bunch of time doing the work that is behind the scenes. It's just a game changer. Jobber, get it.